What's going on, everybody? We're getting ready for the NFL season, and today we want to break down the AFC East. Who's going to win it? The Bills are at minus 150. The Dolphins and the Patriots are at plus 340, and the New York Jets are at plus 1,800. Now, they were at plus 1,900. Had a nice first game there to the preseason. Zach Wilson completing 6 out of 9 passes. I thought their offensive line played well, ran the ball well, and I think defensively they will be better with new coach Robert Saleh. But to win this division, man, I just don't see it happening this year. I think we're going to have to wait a couple years for New York to really compete to win this division. But I'm excited about the prospects here in the next couple years. So I'm not going with the Jets at plus 1,800. So New England and Miami. Let's start with the Patriots. Now, the Patriots last year did not go to the playoffs. We know this. Cam Newton did not do well. That's the question mark here. Is it Cam Newton or is it Mac Jones? Can the Patriots win the division with a rookie, Mac Jones, at the controls? Can they win it with Cam Newton? Now, if Cam Newton throws back the clock and plays like he played a few years back, then maybe. But do we really see this happening at this stage in Cam's career? I don't think so. Now, the Patriots, man, I mean, they signed a bunch of players here in the offseason. I think defensively they're going to be very good. I think they can have a top 5 defense. They got Kyle Van Noy back. Dante Hightower's coming back after opting out last year. They got Matthew Judon now. They got their Javon Godshaw. I think they're going to be very good. I think they're going to be very good in the secondary too. Okay, we'll see about Stephon Gilmore. Not too happy there with his contract. And offensively, Cam likes to throw the ball to tight end. So you got Hunter Henry, you got Jonnu Smith, you got a couple new pieces at the wide receiver position. So I think New England will be better. And when you have Bill Belichick, man, you got a chance at winning. At winning basically every game, every Sunday. Every time you suit up, you have a chance. So let's keep an eye on the Pats. But I still think maybe Miami is a little bit ahead of New England. I'm excited about the Dolphins. The Dolphins, I don't think they've ever had so much speed at the wide receiver position. And I know Mark Clayton and Mark Duper were pretty good back in the day, and Nat Moore and those guys. But Jalen Waddle, Will Fuller, Jakeem Grant maybe. I mean, these Albert Wilson, these guys are very fast. Okay? If Devontae Parker and Will Fuller can somehow stay healthy, and Jalen Waddle also, I think that's a trio for us to really keep an eye on, and I think Tua is going to take the step this year. Now, I'm very concerned about their offensive line, right? I think they're very poor at drafting offensive linemen. So I'm not a big Austin Jackson fan. This kid, Liam Eichenberg, has not impressed in training camp. Solomon Kindley was a pick last year. He was playing third-team left guard there for a little bit in training camp. So I'm very worried about the Dolphins' offensive line. And the running backs, Myles Gaskin, Savon Ahmed, Malcolm Brown, they're not the best. Okay, so if the Dolphins can somehow get some work done offensively in the trenches, protect Tua a little bit better, run a little bit with the ball, I think their offense can be dynamic. And defensively, we know what they can do. I mean, last year they went to Week 17 leading the NFL in points given up. I like the way they blitz. I think they're very intelligent what they do with their blitzes and their pressures. Their secondary is very good with Byron Jones and Xavier Howard. We know this. And then you got Javon Holland, this rookie, man. Second-round draft pick, safety. I'm very excited about him getting a lot of interceptions there in training camp. So let's keep an eye on this defense. I think it will continue to evolve with Brian Flores as their head coach. So keep an eye on Miami at plus 340. If things break right, they could compete with the Buffalo Bills. But the Bills are the favorites, man. I mean, you look at Buffalo with Josh Allen being an MVP candidate, and Stephon Diggs led the league in receiving yards last year. Their offensive line is a good offensive line. I know they have some kind of some question marks there in the interior of the line, but to me it is a strength. And defensively, they weren't very good against the run, especially early, but then they got better. I see them being better against the run this year. Okay, let's see if their linebackers can stay healthy, something that did not happen last year. And then the secondary, Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. It's a nice set of safeties that they got, and Tre'Davious White is a very good cornerback. So Sean McDermott is a defensive-minded coach. So I think Buffalo has everything to win again. They have the best quarterback in the division. They have the best wide receiver in the division. They have a very solid defense. So Buffalo at minus 150 is my pick to win the division. But I think the Dolphins do offer pretty interesting value at plus 340, but I'm going to go with the Bills. We shall see what happens. And for everything regarding the world of betting, you can go to oddshark.com. Bye-bye.